Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Abby Smith. Aussie households are set to gain $14.6 billion in federal help to cover power bills and healthcare in tomorrow's budget. The cost of living measures are part of a government agenda to drive down inflation and prevent rising prices, further eating into family incomes. Meantime, tourism groups are warning any increase to the passenger movement tax in tomorrow's federal budget could harm the industry. The $60 tax is paid by every passenger departing Australia and has been frozen for the past 5 years. Tourism and Transport Forum Chief Executive Margie Osmond says even a small increase could limit what passengers are able to spend.
Might seem like an easy hit, but it equals job losses in our industry and a loss of confidence. You don't kick the tourism industry when it's had the kind of last couple of years, thanks to COVID, that we've had.
A funeral service will be held today for Jockey Dean Holland, who died in a race fall last month. The funeral is being held at the Flemington Racecourse. A GoFundMe campaign for the jockey's young family has so far raised more than $1.7 million. To overseas, authorities in Texas are yet to reveal a possible motive for the latest shooting massacre. 8 people, including children, were killed before the gunman was shot dead at an outlet mall in Dallas. Witnesses say the tragedy will never leave them.
No one can see what they saw and not be affected by it. It's not a situation that I would wish upon anybody. It's just unfathomable to see the carnage.
It turns out being active online may help fight against dementia. Researchers in the US followed more than 18,000 adults aged 50 to 65 for about 8 years and found the regular use of the internet was linked with lower dementia risk. And the Coronation celebrations are continuing in the UK. William and Kate have been mobbed by well-wishers during a surprise walkabout in Windsor. Street parties and lunches have been held around the country.
It instills a sense of community amongst everyone again, and even though there are differences in schools, we all kind of get to hang out and sort of express our appreciation for the Commonwealth in a way.
Entertainment and sport next. St Kilda have come away with the points in a low-scoring game against North Melbourne. The Saints didn't really have an impact on the scoreboard until about the third quarter. Coach Ross Lyons says it was a frustrating game.
Yeah, it was a messy game, wasn't it? I think both teams would want to get rid of it pretty quick. When we had full opportunities, we turned them into half, so pretty frustrating, to be honest.
In yesterday's other games, there was wins to Collingwood over Sydney and the Power over the Bombers. The NRL Magic Round has wrapped up for another year, with thousands of fans descending on Brisbane to watch their sporting teams. It was a good weekend for the host city, with the Broncos cementing their spot on top of the ladder. Yesterday's game saw the Cowboys take the win against Sydney 22-6, while the Titans just nabbed the points from Parramatta 26-24. And in Super Netball, a 1-goal win to the Melbourne Vixens over the West Coast Fever, while the Swifts beat the Lightning 67-63. In entertainment news, the Coronation concert is kicking off in the UK soon, with some big names taken to the stage as part of celebrations for King Charles. Katy Perry, Take That and Lionel Richie will all perform, while the event will have some pre-recorded sketches of Winnie the Pooh, Tom Cruise and Joan Collins. 2 of the biggest names in R&B have allegedly had a violent altercation at a music festival. Usher and Chris Brown were seen in a heated argument while in Las Vegas because a woman ignored Brown and then he tried to have her kicked out of the venue. And Kevin Costner might be in the middle of a divorce, but he's shooting his shot at the driving range. The actor took some solid swings at the driving range in Utah as he shoots his latest movie and begins a split from his wife after 18 years. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.